What's up, guys? How you guys doing today? I hope everyone is doing fantastic. As you can see, I'm not doing great at all. It's a Sunday, and it's a Newcastle 2 Chelsea 0, and the top four race is in the limbo. Like yesterday, everyone was celebrating that Man City tied against Southampton, and we had the golden chance to go in Newcastle at St James Park to show a serious face, to display a type of football or character showing the world in England, Europe, that we are coming back to Europe, right? And the only way to do that is to play seriously against a really good team, a team that we didn't beat them at their home ground for a while. I don't know when was the last time we beat them there. So it's not an easy place to go, but with a lot of circumstances that happening during the game, it made it even impossible to do that. No? So anyway, guys, if you missed the game, don't worry. I'm gonna tell you everything what happened because weirdly enough, it was kind of good game. Like if you're neutral, you would say, okay, it was kind of a back and forth game. And of course, you had Arsenal. They did 2-2 to Liverpool, and of course, United, Tottenham, they lost. And we're gonna try to address those games separately because the Clasico, Real Madrid, Barcelona to that one is crazy too, like 5-3. So we see what's gonna happen there. So anyway, guys, welcome back to another video. Welcome to the world of soccer. So without wasting any time, you're gonna start with the lineup because our coach now it's kind of official. Our captain is a bench warmer. Enzo Maresca decided to play with no right back. We have 3 or 4 of them on the bench. You have Malo Gusto, you have Captain James, and you have Achampua. They're all right back, and any of them can start because they are professional. They train for that, and Malo Gusto is good. He's a good right back, and James Fit is one of the best right back in the world. But we are not playing with him anymore because the coach decided to play Caicedo as a right back, inverted right back. He spent most of his time in the midfield, if you look at it really. So the lineup is the 4-2-3-1 as usual. We're gonna just Sanchez. We cannot blame Sanchez for anything today. And of course, you have Trevor Chalobah, Levi Cowell, Marco Kurela, and of course you had Caicedo as a right back. And of course the double pivot is Romeo Lavia and Enzo Fernandez. Those are the two playing in the midfield. And you have Pedro Neto, right wing, Nono Madueke, left wing, and of course number 10, Cole Palmer and Nicola Jackson leading our attack. This is a good team. If you look at the table, you look at the lineup, there's not a lot of wrong with this one, right? Like it just, you have Madueke playing out of position. He can play there. He's been playing there for the past 2 games. And it's not crazy, right? And you have Caicedo as a right back. It's not crazy because we have Lavia and Fernandez playing there. It's just shame that our captain start on the bench just because you want to have an extra midfielder. But those midfielder, you cannot put all of them together because then one of them have to be on the bench. So he just decided, okay, it's no problem. We're taking the captain out. We're gonna just play a midfielder there. That's what he's doing. That's how he's thinking. And of course, the first minute, the minute this game is not serious, Chelsea players are not serious about going to the Champions League, is conceding the game 2 minutes in. For me, I thought it was a penalty before even the action, But hey, they continue the same action because I'm pretty sure if they didn't score, if Tonali didn't score, they would check the VAR. It would have been a penalty. I think Caicedo pushed him, But 1-0, 2 minutes in, they start the game just pressing us like we couldn't even breathe, right? And we didn't have the composure or the technique to get out of the ball. 2 minutes in, it's just 2 minutes in. We wake up like I was just up. I wake up at 7 a.m. Do you know how hard it is to wake up at 7 a.m. here? We are in the Midwest. I have to wake up 7 a.m. to watch the game. My eyes wasn't even all open, and then they screaming goal. I said, what the hell? What's going on? Right? 1-0, 2 minutes in, and the first half was all about Newcastle. Chelsea. Every time Chelsea had the ball, we're passing the ball around, right? Because that's what we do now. We just pass the ball around. And Newcastle had a lot of shot on us. They got 15. We got 10, 6 on target for them, and we have 3 on target. I mean, overall, the first half they could have scored in 1 or 2 because physically they dominated us in the last 18. In our 18, every cross coming in, Dan Burn, you had Dan Burn and Tonali, like Gimares, they were eating us alive. Anthony Gordon, like Burns, like those guys, I don't know why, but they beat us in every first ball. Every ball they put on the 18 is not our player touching it. It's either offside, which saved us a lot today. I don't know if that is because our line know how to step up or just because Newcastle player just are too fast for us. Because Dan Burn couldn't score today. Batman could score. Like, these guys were like heading it like crazy. Every cross in, they heading it. Every cross in our 18, our defender were nowhere to be found. Which is concerning, right? It's a concerning for a team that want to go to the Champions League. We saw the finalists. We know the finalists. It's PSG, Inter, right? You saw the semi-finalists. They are all serious team. It's not like a joke. You're not going to a Champions League playing like this and then expect to have a good result. It's not happening. If you even qualify. I mean, it looks good right now because our next game will be Man United. Man United lost today against West Ham United 2-0, but United are not playing serious. United are naive. They don't even care about the league anymore. They know they are saved from relegation. They're just getting ready before the end of the match to play the Europa League final. And Tottenham is same. They lost today. They don't care. This guy be losing because the next game will be Chelsea United. I think we should be able to beat them, but the way we play, we are not serious enough. I don't think we are serious about this thing. I don't think the player go to bed, sleep, wake up, say, oh yeah, we have to play the Champions League. I think some of them just think of themselves, oh, we are young, we just ain't part of this team, we are part of the project, we're gonna see what's gonna happen. Because I don't think they know what kind of badge they have. It's Chelsea Football Club, the most successful English team in the last 20 years. I don't think they know that. Because if you know that, you don't come to Newcastle play the way they played. You need to be fighting harder than this. When I say fighting, not elbowing people like Jackson did, getting a red card. There's no discussion. It's a red card. It's a straight red card. I just don't understand how a professional at that level, is it 22, 23 years, you have been playing soccer from age 7 to like 4 now. You go to bed, you sleep, you eat, you train just so in the weekend you can play football. And you go get red card, arguably in the most important game for Chelsea Football Club this season. Because this is another thing for Chelsea, about Chelsea. Every time, you notice that every time there are golden chance, an opportunity for Chelsea to pick up point, we don't. Every time, they say, oh, if you win, you're going to go above this team. Chelsea won't win. They won't. We saw that in the Boxing Day. If we beat Everton, we could be in the top of the league before Liverpool play. We tied. We lost to Fulham. We lost to Ipswich Town. This year, same thing. We could beat Everton. We could beat Brentford. We could beat Ipswich Town. We draw point to all of those guys too. And today, after all Chelsea fans going crazy on the internet because Man City dropped point against Southampton, they know that, the player know that because they have internet, they have Instagram, they have everything. They know that, they see how the fans feel, they know the expectation, and you consider going the first 2 minutes in the game. What kind of concentration is that? What kind of serious person playing at that level think you can display this type of performance and then you accept other team to let you in? Even though like today, Forest did tie. They tied today. Nottingham Forest tied 2-2 against Leicester. Right? But it doesn't matter because we have to worry about us. We had all our destiny in our hand. The only thing we have to do, win, win, win. And then we go there, we lose 2-0. I mean, in the second half, I think we came out all right. I don't know if you don't like at some point if you were watching the game, you wouldn't know that we had a red card, right? Because we had most of the ball. We were dominating the game. I mean, we were having the ball. I'm pretty sure Newcastle let us have the ball. Newcastle didn't care if you had the ball 90%, 90% of the time. They don't care because as long as you are not dangerous in their 18, they don't care. They don't care about you having a ball. It's a team that can defend like that. They can play high intensity. They can lock you down. They can play defensive line. Structured around. Like this team is just tall, big, faster than us. So when people say, oh yeah, we dominate. No, we did not. This guy led us with the ball. They led us with the ball. Because when we have the ball, we are not dangerous. They know that. All the teams that played deep line against us knew that. They know if you let Chelsea with the ball, we can do shit about it. We are like a transitioning team. If a team are there playing a little bit and we can go out. And the team know that. And Maresca doesn't have a solution to that because he's been there almost a year. It's same thing. A team sit down deep, we lose point. Every single time. Every time. It doesn't matter how good or how bad you are. You sit deep, we don't score. That's the motto of Chelsea. When they sit deep, let them not don't score on them. People would say the record changed the game. No, it did not because we still had the domination of the ball. The only problem is we did not have we did not create clear chances. We did not create clear chances to upset this defense. Denburn, Botman, Shard, they were having fun. Their field day against our striker. The substitution was all right. I mean, Jadon Sancho, Rich James. Rich James had some cross. That could have been good. Cole Palmer, like always, he's trying his best. You know, like when you look at this player, I don't blame this player, right? I don't blame them. I just think they don't have the level to be at Chelsea Football Club. When I say that, I'm not talking about Palmer. I'm talking about Neto. Noni Madueke. They are good players. They have a good spirit. But this is not what Chelsea need. Chelsea need a step up. A step up. If you want to be a Chelsea Football Club, you want to represent that team, you want to win, you have to bring a player with experience, with hunger to win. Because when I see this player, I don't see them. They don't look like they're hungry at all. We get dominated, it doesn't bother them. We lose all the first 50-50 ball, it doesn't bother this player. And so we have some player there that have the energy. You have a Caicedo, you have a Enzo Fernandez. I mean, those guys would give their life on the field every single time. But the rest, they are content with passing the ball. They're not taking any risk. Maybe that's what they are told. Don't take risk. Just pass the ball. Just pass the ball. And of course, so Malo Gusto coming in, it doesn't change much, you know. Lavia, we know Lavia cannot play 90 minutes. Chalaba coming off, and then of course Nuno Madueke. We did only 3 subs today. It didn't change much. It was the same thing until the second goal. I mean, you cannot blame the goalie for that. It was deflection, and it was a beautiful goal. Bruno Guimaraes could have scored at least 2 goals on us today, but Newcastle wasted all their chances, right? They wasted all their chances. But at the end, it doesn't do much harm to them because they won the game. Now they are comfortably sitting in the 3rd position right behind Arsenal, right? They are right behind Arsenal. So when you look at the standing, right now you have Liverpool with 83, Arsenal 82 because 62 because Arsenal tied to Liverpool today. I mean, 2-0 up, and then they came back with 10 men. I mean, I think Liverpool is on vacation right now. Next, Newcastle is there 66, City 65, Chelsea are there 63, and of course, same point with Villa. Villa is playing Tottenham, and Tottenham have nothing to play with. We saw what Emery was, we heard him yesterday. When he was asked, he didn't even hear the case. He was just Europe, Europe, Europe. This guy want to go to Europe. And I don't think our coach want to go to Europe. I don't think so. Because you see, the other team live, breed, going to Europe. And us, it's not emergency. Like maybe 5 to 10 years, we're going to compete. That is the mentality at Chelsea at the moment. Maybe 5 to 10 years. Huh? And overall, I mean, we still can do it. We playing Man United and Forest. It is still in our hand, right? But if Tottenham or Man United win the Europa League, which definitely one of them will, we finish fifth. I don't think we are not going to the Champions League. I think whoever win that gonna take that spot, right? We're gonna check the rule and then we come back to you with that. So anyway, in other words, there was the Clasico. I mean, Barcelona. You can just congratulate them now. They are the champion, right? They just beat Real Madrid. It was 4-3. I mean, hat trick of Kylian Mbappe. This Mbappe is a second hat trick in La Liga, but this is the time you remember in the World Cup in 2022, he did a hat trick in the final. He still lost the game, and then is what happened today. He did a hat trick, proper goal, and a hat trick and offside goal. Because this game was crazy. I think both these teams need to work on their defense, but it doesn't matter because Barcelona know what they're doing. They beat their arch rival, so now they're gonna be champion because they have a 3 game, 7 point ahead. Unless something crazy happen, which they are not playing anything else, right? Barcelona are not playing anything else. Just 3 game. Just have to win them, and then they're gonna be fine. So anyway, guys, this is what I have for you today. Let me know below what went wrong with Chelsea today, and if it's the tactic or like it's just lack of energy, lack of desire, lack of the accountability at the club. What is the reason why we suffering like this? Why Chelsea keep suffering every week? Why we cannot capitalize on the other team mistake? Because each time we do mistake, people are taking advantage of that. Why can we do that? So if you know it, comment below. Your insights are really important and valuable. So let me know below. So anyway, guys, I'm not congratulating anybody today because I don't think any of them deserve it. Because you cannot come knowing if you win, you're gonna go above and then lose the game and then accept expect people to say something positive about you. Is bunch of malarkey playing in that team. The coach, the staffing, like the owner, the player, they're all clown and they're making fun of us. They're making fun of our feeling. And may God pay you back. Yeah, anyway, guys, stay safe, stay connected. We'll be there. On Wednesday, we're gonna be playing Man United, so it's gonna be fun. Let's see what we're gonna do against Man United. You guys stay safe.